What the Los Angeles Lakers are doing, we have seen done before. People see the mayonnaise madness going on in LA, and they think, oh, they can't do it. It's not going to work. Yeah. Do I think they are a contender in the West? No. Do I think that they can make a good playoff run if everything comes together? Absolutely. And I'm going to tell you why. Because they still have Luka and Austin Reeves. No, they can't play not a lick of defense to save their soul. But they can get a bucket. Yeah, losing LeBron James is always a big deal. Even at the age of 47, 48, 52, 30, it don't matter when he is. The man's going to go out there and produce. So, yeah, that's a giant hole to fill and losing LeBron James. We understand that. But the acquisitions that they made, although they're not LeBron level, even at 42, they are pieces that we've seen work with Luka before in Dallas. So, yeah, it could be something. Are they going to beat OKC? Probably not. They going to beat the Spurs? Probably not. Hell, they got them young YNs over there in Minnesota still trying. They may not even beat them. Like, we see the acquisitions right here. Like, the rookie guard they drafted, Quentin Grimes, good shooter. He's probably going to be the dude guarding the other team's opposing guard, probably. I don't see Colin Sexton starting, but that's a defender, some offense off the bench. I don't know who this dude is. I don't know who he is. And then obviously Walker Kessler, the big acquisition. He's probably going to be their biggest addition this offseason because they are flat dirt broke now. They can't sign nobody. They couldn't even sign me and you off the bench if they wanted to. So Walker Kessler brings them the lob that Luka wanted. Great paint defender. Hopefully he can stay healthy because I think bro played 5 games last year. So they're banking on that. They're banking on him being healthy and going out there and doing what Luka wants him to do, roll hard to the basket because Lord knows DeAndre Ayton. Boy. Fam. I don't even know what that was last year, dog. Yeah, but fam, Ayton, I don't know what the basketball did to you to make you scared to catch it. But that wasn't it, fam. And then they also lost Rui and Luke Kennard, Marcus Smart. So the Lakers, they added some pieces. Also lost some pieces. We'll see how they come out. See what they do. See what they do with these last 2 roster spots. So Laker Nation, I wouldn't be too worried, Laker Nation. I wouldn't be like overly ecstatic, like, yeah, well, we finna go fuck up the league. But at the same time, I wouldn't be like, man, Mayo Madness ain't finna lead us nowhere. Because, like I said, we seen it work in Dallas. Luka had the secondary ball handler with Jalen Brunson. Okay. Lost that. Got Kyrie. Went to the finals. We saw the lob threats with, I think it was Derek Lively and Daniel Gafford and those dudes. Who else did they have on there? I think Finney Smith may have been some part of those teams too. And then so we seen Luka have a team like this and be able to perform. Now, is Luka gonna come in shape? Ready to hoop? We'll see. We saw Austin Reeves last year step up, be that second option. Can he continue to do what he did last year? If he can, then that's at least 225 per game. Well, Luka gonna give you down there 40. So you got Luka doing that, anywhere from about 30 to about 35. Austin Reeves, if he comes back next year, does the same thing he did this year. That's another solid 22 to 25, maybe even 27 if he takes a leap again. Now, if he can improve slightly on defense, they're not going to be that bad. Now he can't get about to get ran by, but if he can put in a little bit of effort, just a little bit, then they'll be okay. Because now we have seen, this type of trade happened before. The New York Knicks, they did the same type of thing for Mikal Bridges. Gave up a buttload of picks for a player who's never ever made an All-Star team before. Then, years later, One chip. So, Lakers, y'all, aren't in bad company. I'm not saying Walker Kessler's going to give y'all a championship, but we've seen this type of trade happen before. Trade for a player, never made an All-Star game, and it pay off down the long road. Well, this, maybe. Who knows? Like I said, he did play 5 games last year. 5. That's 5 more than I did on my couch. So, my final thoughts about the Lakers and LeBron and the whole him and Luka and just him as a Laker period is, we didn't really get to see him and Luka a lot. We didn't get to see Luka this postseason. He was hurt. Probably wouldn't have made a difference too much, but I don't think we would have got swept by OKC. And then, just as far as him as a Laker, he came to Los Angeles when they were bottom tier. They were the Lakers, but they weren't winning shit. Let's be honest. Brought them a championship. How you feel about the championship is how you feel about it, but he still brought them one. Brought them back to relevancy. Brought them playoff runs. Hell, he brought y'all back into the playoffs. So, do I think they're going to be playoff teams still? Yeah, because they do have Luka and all them dudes. But I wouldn't call his run as a Laker a complete failure. Was it a success? How you look at it, I give it about a B plus. Because after the Solomon Hill, which that's still on purpose, but that's another video. After that, it was just kind of, slowly going down. But in all, he did what he was supposed to do. Y'all got a older LeBron on the back end of it. Still brought y'all a ring. Brought y'all back to relevancy. So, it is what it is. We'll see where he goes. We'll see how Luka does. We'll see, if Mayon Madness can shake up the league. But other than that, it's been your boy, Hunter Rezzy, signing out. Like, comment, subscribe. About your thoughts about the Lakers. Any other free agency news, commentary team, whatever. I'm going to holler at your boys. Peace.